Yeah, so guys, this is part 2. I'm showing you now what to do with your Pandora battery and your magic memory stick. So your magic memory stick's inside there, and your Pandora battery is over here. So now what you're gonna realize as soon as you push in your Pandora, it's gonna turn on. See, like that. I didn't even pull the switch there. You know, I didn't push like up the switch. All right. So now what you're gonna want to do. Just a second, it's gonna be a little hard. Put down my camera. What you're gonna want to do. Just like this, see? Take in your battery, but don't, see, like, let it drop there, like, see, like that. So like that, it doesn't get power. See, it doesn't get power. Now hold the X button and push in the battery. Now you see it turned on automatically, and it's going to be reading the memory stick. See there? Now it's going to turn on, and this should appear. Now you can safely put back your cover. See, like that. Watch out so your battery doesn't disconnect. There, now your cover's in. Now, on the first, see the first thing that's highlighted? You see install 5.0 M33, and it says install 5.0 OFW, that's official firmware. NAND operations, hardware info, test M33, shutdown, and reboot device. Now, what you want to do is install 5.0 M33. This is really simple, not really complicated. I don't see how hard it is. Just click X. Should take about a minute. Now, of course, the magic memory stick. This you're supposed to do it on the custom on the official firmware PSP. Once you're done with the magic memory stick and the Pandora battery, you take them. You know when you were on PSP Tool and you finished doing the magic memory stick, you take the battery out and you take the magic memory stick out and you put them in the PSP you want to hack, and you do just what I did. Hold the X button, push in the battery, and when it starts, click install 5.0 M33. Yeah, and that's it. Now, what I'm doing right now, you're supposed to do it on the PSP you want to hack. It's not so complicated. Now, this thing shouldn't last so long. It says flashing files. Right here, flashing files. Sorry guys with my voice, and I'm a little sick, so it's almost done. Flashing IPL, restoring registry, flashing M33 files. And it's done. Install is complete. A shutdown or reboot is required. That's what it says. Now it says press X for reboot or circle for shutdown. Now, of course, you want to see what custom firmware you have. Now you want to make sure it worked. So you press X, reboot. Press X. So you press X. Now it's going to reboot. Hey, you can see me. This is my gay camera. Anyways, yeah. Now it rebooted. As you can see, it worked. It's working perfectly. Your PSP works normally. You're going to say, hey, let's go check out my custom firmware version. So you go to system settings, go all the way down almost, system information, and it's going to say 5.0 M33-4 right there. You don't see it very well because my camera sucks, but you check by your own self, and that's it. And that's it. Now, you guys probably going to be wondering, hey, I have a magic memory stick and a Pandora battery. I want my battery and my memory stick back. What am I supposed to do? It's pretty simple. If you want your memory stick back, just format the memory stick right here. It says format memory stick, like you did at the beginning. Format it there, and it's going to be a normal memory stick again. Now, Pandora battery, it's a little more complicated, but not so complicated in fact. Go back to PSP Tool, which you can now open with this PSP because it's now hacked. go to battery options. It's the third one in the middle, in fact. Open that up, and all the way in the, it's not in fact all the way in the bottom, but it's like the third from the bottom. It says convert to normal battery. Click on it, and it's done. Now it's a normal battery. See, it's not that complicated. Now I can just go back to your home screen. Now, if you guys are wondering, hey, what am I supposed to do with a custom PSP? It's only the firmware that changed. See, this is my, by the way, I wanted to tell you, this is a magic memory stick. If you guys want to make some money, ask your friends, hey, I hacked your PSP for $5. Don't format this memory stick, okay? It's important. All you gotta do, bring it with you with your PSP, put it into your PSP, change your battery to a Pandora battery, to convert it to a service mode battery, which makes it a Pandora battery, and you put it into your friend's PSP and you hack it and you make $5 easy. Super simple. Anyways, now I'm going to show you guys what does it do a custom firmware PSP. This is my normal memory stick, my regular memory stick I always use. You guys probably wondering, hey, what is a custom firmware PSP do? So now I'm going to restart my PSP. And just a sec, I have a password over here. There. First of all, custom theme. You can also access the PlayStation Store, and you can download free games. Example Loco Roco 2, or an emulator, Nintendo 64 emulator, see? Or say PSP Maps, it's like Google Earth, or a new internet browser, Explorer, things like that, you know, applications. And there's a lot more things, but that's the basic things. Well, thanks for watching. Have a great time.